Hello and welcome to Parkgoers Go. From street trails to haunted walkthroughs, we're giving you the lowdown on Halloween events at theme parks. Let's get going. Kind of lost it at the end. Welcome to Parkgoers Go, your go-to podcast for all things spooky and theme parks. I'm your host, Nate.
I'm Logan.
And I'm Dustin.
Dustin.
Me.
Him. Spooky season is just around the corner, but theme parks have already been celebrating this favorite time of the year in their own little special ways. Today we're talking about Halloween events at different theme parks, including, but not limited to, well, I guess including.
It is limited to.
Yeah. Including.
Not talking about extras.
Including.
Oh, are we doing what?
Dustin, that's your line.
Oh.
Are we round robin in it?
Howl O Scream at SeaWorld and Busch Gardens.
Oh, it's one?
They're owned by the same thing, right?
It's the same thing, but...
Yeah, they're all owned by the same...
The more you know.
I guess we'll learn. I guess we'll learn about it when it's his turn.
And Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Orlando, Florida.
You don't talk about Oogies?
And Oogie Boogies in California Adventure. Right.
And Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios.
Woo! Who loves Halloween?
I do!
Me! I love Halloween. Is that a question?
Yeah, Nathaniel, what's
It
the
was a
follow-up?
question. I don't know. I just want to talk about Halloween. I love
Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I think it's so much fun.
It's the best time to go to a theme park, in my opinion.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. I would argue that, I'm sure we'll get into this later, but I would argue that quite often the Halloween attractions or Halloween events are better than the Christmas events. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take.
Hot take!
But who knows?
Hot take!
That's just how I feel in my heart.
Yeah, I think they are. They're so much more fun. And I think there's a lot more opportunity. There's so much more. You can do so much with it. And let's find out exactly what you can do with it now.
Nathaniel, take it away.
Dustin, you're up first.
I am?
I'll
geez.
go.
All right.
No.
So, of course, we have the very popular ones, which is the Disney and the Universals. But there are also other parks out there that offer the Halloween flair, if you will. And two of them are Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, which, if you didn't know, Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are owned by the same company.
I didn't know that.
Well, this is why I always argue when people ask about annual passes, I always say that the Busch Gardens SeaWorld one is probably the best bang for your buck because you can go to both of them.
Wait. Hold on.
Can you go to any SeaWorld?
Wait. Nathaniel, that's not what I wanted him to wait for.
So if you get their top tier, which is still cheaper than I believe the cheapest Disney one, you can go to any Busch Gardens, any SeaWorld, and any Sesame Street place in the United States. It's really cool. So this spooky, so Busch Gardens and SeaWorld. So Busch Gardens and SeaWorld offer this evening event called Howl O Scream. Spelled like howl, like howling at the moon. O as in, oh my goodness, this is awesome. And scream as in, ah. So Howl O Scream. This spooky celebration exists in both the Tampa, Florida, and Virginia Busch Gardens, as well as the SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida, and San Antonio, Texas. All of these experiences are included with the park admission, except for the two that are in Florida, which are an extra $50 per person.
Very cool.
Not bad price.
I know, right? Which I would like to point out that this is the only one, I believe, in our lineup today that offer this for free with park admission. So,
yeah.
So they all started in September 6th and last into November, except for San Antonio, which started September 13th and finishes before Halloween.
What? That's lame.
It's just poor planning.
Yeah, it's like the 27th. I honestly think it's because of the way I didn't look at the calendar, but they only do it on weekends. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just the weekend where it ends.
Halloween's on a Thursday this year.
A Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's why then. The event typically starts around 6 o'clock and runs until the park closes. And these days are often Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, with some variations depending on the park. For more information about the individual events and when each event
please visit
actually
SeaWorld
starts
and Busch
per
Gardens
park,
website.
yeah, please visit the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens websites. The main attractions for this event are haunted walkthroughs, referred to as houses.
Unique. That's very unique.
And each park has at least 5 houses, with the theming varying per park, so none of them really repeat. They also offer specialty food and drink options, as well as exclusive shows. You'll see this as a common theme for the other 2 parks as well that we will be covering. But for right now, I'm just going to focus on the Orlando SeaWorld and chat a little bit about that. So in the Orlando, Florida one, they have 5 houses. What is cool is that throughout all of them, they have at least like 2 to 3 houses that are new at each location. So you could see them cycling through. One of the houses is called Farm 51, which is a mixture of like a farm and Area 51. So basically aliens invade a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, which actually sounds pretty cool. Seems like a nice theme. One of them is Delirium 666. Their description says, you're invited inside the headquarters of a unique mercenary. The opposite. Yeah. Well, I was going to say missionary group, but mercenaries.
Where you help the youth.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. Have you found Jesus? You're invited inside the headquarters of a unique mercenary group established by the government to counter the threat posed by the sirens and other dangerous sea creatures. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Sounds like a lot of responsibility.
That one sounds fun.
That one's actually the returning favorite. So that one's not new, but it seems like it's pretty popular. Another one is called Ultimate Gamble. This is a new house, and the description says, welcome to the Ultimate Gamble, where the stakes are life and death, and every step could be your last. This house offers a chilling blend of high-stakes thrills and ghastly terror.
The stakes are medium rare.
Will you beat the odds and escape with your life, or will you become just another ghostly patron trapped inside this casino?
I like the cow one.
Say again?
The cow one on the farm.
The cow one?
Yeah, I thought you said it was a cow farm with aliens.
I just said it was a farm.
I guess I
didn't
just
say
assumed
anything
they
about
would
cows.
have cows.
It's a cow farm. Of course there's going to be cows outside.
What about the cow one? Which one? The one with the farm.
I know. I immediately pictured cows when you said that, and aliens. Anyway, continue.
All right, so this is another new one called Water's Edge Wellness Center, and the logo looks like something that you would just find like I don't know, it looks like a wellness center logo that's kind of dirty. Nestled at the edge of the misty foreboding Central Lake, the Water's Edge Wellness Center once promised serenity and rejuvenation. Today it stands as a chilling reminder of a past shrouded in mystery and dark secrets. Prepare yourself for an unforgettable journey into the macabre, where the line between the living and the dead is blurred.
I don't think it's called macabre. I don't think.
Dirty to the macabre.
No.
Not the Maccabees.
And the horrors of the past come to life. Ew.
It's macabre.
It's macabre.
Macabre. It's not macabre.
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 And the next one, actually, all these are new houses except for the one, the missionary one. Anyways, the last one is Atlantis Journey Below. Step into the depths of the unknown with Atlantis Journey Below. As you encounter the sunken city of Atlantis, you'll find a realm shrouded in mystery and dark legends. I see shrouded in mystery is used again.
That's stepping.
Interesting.
Shrouded.
Descend into the eerie underwater world where the air grows thick with anticipation and the haunting whispers of sinister sea creatures. So we get another sea creature vibe one.
It is SeaWorld.
And another one shrouded in mystery. So those are the houses. They also have 2 sinister shows, one called Monster Stomp, which I'm guessing is just Stomp.
The musical.
But they're wearing top hats because it's supposed to be Victorian era
And
London.
they're holding knives.
And they're holding knives, yes. And then there's also one called Siren Songs, or Siren's Song.
Siren
just
songs.
somebody singing.
They sing to you.
Now, this one also has scare zones, which are areas that are not the houses, but they're outside and you walk through them. And they're just actors coming out to scare you, and they're normally decorated.
I love Scare Zone.
They have a decent amount of scare zones.
Yeah, they do. They got Carnival Pier, Terrors of the Deep, Toxic Turmoil, which that one sounds pretty good. Blood Light District. That's getting kind of, walking a line. Cannibal Harbor, Paradise Palms, and Seeds of the Coven. They also have some interactive bars. Space Gate 3, Sacrificial Spirits, Tormented, Longshoreman Tavern, and Carnival Curiosities.
They have a lot.
Yeah. And then like most other theme parks that offer this, they do have some of their rides open so that you can ride like the roller coasters at night. They also offer a SeaWorld Halloween Spooktacular, which I believe is more aimed toward children, where you celebrate Halloween with candy costumes and your favorite Sesame Street friends. And plenty of spooky surprises. That goes from August 31st to November 3rd on weekends. So if you have young kids, that is something probably be worth looking into. Actually, they have a lot of cute stuff. Okay, so they have a Halloween scavenger hunt, Halloween cookie decorating, Halloween kid crafts, a dance party, a costume contest, Halloween story time with Big Bird, Sesame Street Halloween parade, Harvest Maze. You can have oh my gosh, you can have a spooktacular breakfast with Shamu and the crew, and all of them are dressed up in Halloween costumes.
Why have
Shamu's
never
a
been
vampire.
to Sesame Place?
But they also have treat trails, which I always think are fun, which I think is a good transition into our next location, which is
Disney.
Yay!
Yes! Disney has its own offerings of Halloween events. Today we're going to be focusing on Magic Kingdom's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So the entire premise is that it's not supposed to be scary. It's somewhere that everyone can just go to and have fun in this Halloween-themed environment. This event is held annually between the months of August and early November at Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. Party starts at 7 p.m., but ticket holders can enter as early as 4 p.m. and enjoy some of the open park time before the party begins, and it lasts all the way until midnight. Ticket prices range from $119 to $200 per person, so definitely a bit pricier than some of these other events, but that's okay. The original party started in 1995, so 29 years ago, which means next year is its 30th, so I'm kind of excited to see if they do anything about that. And it started as a response to the one and only Halloween Horror Nights, which we will be talking about in a bit. Something unique about Mickey's Not So Scary, and probably the highlight of it, honestly, is that you're allowed to wear costumes. So usually at Disney, only little kids are allowed to wear costumes during the day, but with ticket holders, all adults are allowed to wear costumes as well, as long as they do not have any masks on. So one of the most popular attractions of Mickey's Not So Scary is, of course, the treat trails. Treat trails. One of the most popular attractions in this event is the trick-or-treat trails throughout the park, which are little spots where you can take a little bag that they give you upon entry and have the cast members fill it up with a bunch of Mars-sponsored candies. Another fan favorite aspect about the event are the unique characters that you can see throughout the park. Typically, there's a lot of villains. This year, the biggest star, from what I've seen, is Bruno coming to Orlando.
We don't talk about Bruno, no.
But we do here on Parkgoers Go.
The more you know. In addition, they also have stage shows, notably the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, which is apparently a big hit, which I'm very excited for. Spoilers, we are going. The Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular is hosted by the one and only, or I guess the three and only, Winifred Sanderson, Sarah Sanderson, and Mary Sanderson, the Sanderson sisters from Walt Disney Studios' Hocus Pocus. The show also includes appearances from other villains such as Dr. Facilier, Oogie Boogie, Maleficent, and I'm sure other people will show up as well. There was also a Mickey's Boo to You Halloween parade, which is supposed to be very cute. People say it's their favorite parade. The parade features a lot of various Disney characters such as the Fab Five, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and others in Halloween costumes, which is cute. And then it also has the Headless Horseman from The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. He'll ride through and kind of like kick off the parade, which is always fun.
He's super cool. It was just a couple of years ago. It was the first time I saw him.
He used to go on a full gallop down the street and then the horse slipped. But now my favorite part is when he like does his little trot by, everybody applauds and claps for the pooper scooper person who comes after him. I think that's great.
Love that. The last show that they have at this event is the Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular Fireworks Show in front of Cinderella's castle. But coolest part about this fireworks show is that they have the gigantic, well, I don't know how big it is, but the very large Jack Skeleton puppet who hosts the show. But that's what I'm most excited for because I think that's really cool. And it seems like they do a really good job with it.
And we didn't see him last time.
That's true because we've never been.
Right. That explains it.
The event also has like different themed food offerings. Nothing that I'm really going to get into, honestly, because I think Universal is one who does like the best food themed offerings. So we might talk about that then. But
we will, in fact.
But the last aspect,
how do you
fun
know?
Thing,
and a segue straight into mine.
I'm not done. The last fun thing about this event is the ride overlays they have. So Space Mountain is kind of has a, they call it an overlay. It's supposed to be darker, like pitch black apparently, and they play like spooky noises.
It's
darker than it is now. And they play like spooky noises and like ghost stuff and whatever. So that's kind of cute. The Mad Tea Party also has some Halloween special lighting effects for like, they say like a unique ambiance. And then the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor also has a Halloween twist to it. I don't know if all of these are event exclusive overlays or just the Space Mountain or if it's just for the season, but I think it's fun.
I love how Disney's like, well, over at in California, we redo the whole Haunted Mansion to do that. What should we do over here? Just turn off the lights and bring out a boombox.
The lights are already off.
Flip a couple more switches. It's fine.
No, I mean, this event is, I mean, yeah, I'll talk about Oogie Boogies in a second, but I'm so excited for this event because I've never been, but there does seem to be a difference in the amount of effort. I will say that.
So some fun facts about Not So Scary. While I was working down at Not So Scary, it was a volunteer position, except for some attractions where they would assign you these shifts. And they were some of my favorite shifts to work. They were just so much fun. People are just, so happy to be getting free candy from you guys, and not you guys, but happy to be getting
and we're
candy
happy to give it to them.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Two interesting things, though. In the parade, there's a giant treasure chest, and typically it has like Tinkerbell sitting on top of it, or has something to do with Pirates of the Caribbean. The gold inside of it is actually silver. And when you see it, you're going to be like, no, Dustin, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Because they use the same thing during the day and it's silver. What they do is they shine yellow lights onto it and it looks gold. Look up a picture, or even if you're there, look at it and you'll blow your mind. You're going to be like, no, that's gold.
Be shocked.
Yeah, be amazed. Another thing is that there is, I think one of the coolest tree trails is in Mickey's Fill Her Magic. And if you're walking throughout the night, just want a place to rest your feet, go to that tree trail.
Rest
because it
your
will lead
weary
you.
bones.
Yeah, well, if you walk in there, there's a tree trail inside of there, but they have all the seats open, and then they're playing all through the night the Skeleton Dance and the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. and it's just a cute little place to rest. And I love it so much.
The other thing I was going to say about Mickey's Not So Scary is that obviously to me, the most exciting thing is the all the rides that you can get on. So basically, I think pretty much all the rides are going to be open.
Pretty much.
I mean, they kind of list a couple attractions per land. I don't know if it's limited to those.
But what are the two most important?
The two most important
Yeah.
is Tron, which is going to be a standby queue, but also Tiana's Bayou Adventure will be having a standby line as well, and we will be riding. And it's going to be a first time riding Tiana's.
And my first time riding Tron.
Yeah. That's true. I'm excited for those. I'm excited for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I really hope it's a low wait because I don't like waiting for that long ride.
Yeah, do we want to talk about some of the more interesting meet and greets?
No, let's talk about it.
Two people you can meet at Times Square is going to be Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, but they're going to be one of the more popular ones. So, if you want to spend your whole evening waiting in line for them, there's those.
You can go to California and see them too.
Yeah, for a way shorter of a line and during the day. Let's see. All seven dwarves meet at Storybook Circus, which is actually pretty neat.
That's cute.
All of them?
Yeah, and back in the Storybook Circus, for anybody who has children, that's where Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, Fancy Nancy, all those younger ones tend to exist. You can meet Jack Sparrow, which is cool. It says Genie, Abu, Aladdin, and Jafar. Let's see. In Tomorrowland, you can meet Elvis Stitch.
Oh,
So that's pretty
Yes. I love that. I love Stitch.
neat. You can do that at Buzz Lightyear's Star Command. And then the Country Bears apparently meet in the Country Bears Theater. Okay, they're roaming outside of it. Gotcha. Yeah. And sometimes they have a DJ up there, too, playing music.
Yeah. And the Hitchhiking Ghosts, which is not a meet and greet, but they're going to be around.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Oh, and I didn't mention, which is not a overlay, I guess, but outside of the Haunted Mansion in the queue, they have what are they? They're just like ghosts,
it's
right?
just two. Yeah, it's
like
yeah,
a
they're
woman
just
and a
ghosts.
man. Yeah, they have like two ghosts like in the queue and like kind of like telling stories and like making jokes, I think.
Yeah, they've been around. Well, if I remember correctly, they're like where the hearse is, so you can kind of be walking past Haunted Mansion and still see and hear them. So,
But I did want to talk about Oogie Boogie.
Love Oogs Boogs.
Love Oogs Boogs. Oogie Boogie is the California version of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and it is held at Disney's California Adventure.
And it sells out in like an hour.
Yeah, it sells out very quickly. Mickey's, I think, does sell out, but not as quick. Like, even now, those tickets, like, some dates that you can buy. But yeah, Oogie Boogie has been sold out, like, since it released. It's a pretty similar situation. You get the tree trails. The tree trails are kind of integrated with the different unique characters, which is really cool. I think they have some really awesome characters this year. They have Hades, who has a lot of special light effects that goes with him, like his hair goes from blue to red when he gets mad. They also have that guy from Roger Rabbit. What is his name? Anybody know?
Judge Doom.
Judge Doom. But apparently this is the last year that we're gonna see him.
Why do you think that?
They said that.
Aw, that's so sad.
Yes. And then they also have Dr. Doofenshmirtz this year, which
He
is a
looks
face
so
character.
creepy.
He really does.
terrifying.
He looks good, but he looks creepy.
Yeah. And then they also have like some other recurring characters. They have Agatha, which I think we've seen Agatha before.
Yeah, we have.
But this is the new Agatha for the new show, right?
It's probably the new Agatha, yeah. I mean, it's the same Agatha, but
It was Agatha all along.
yeah. They also have the what is it called? The villains like forest walkthrough. Villains Grove.
Villains Grove.
Yeah, I recommend doing that once because it's awesome, but I don't think I would wait more than 30 minutes for it again.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I would probably wait 30 minutes, maybe 45 if it was your first time and it was the only time to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely, I would go back to it. I thought that was really cool. You basically like walk through the redwood area and they have a bunch of mist, light effects.
Embark.
Oh, the scar
You
part
embark.
is the best.
You embark on a magical journey and immerse yourself in a dreamlike environments conjured up by Disney's best-loved baddies. That's what it says.
It's a lot of ambiance.
It's really, really, really cool.
It's
cool.
like Disney effects meets Disney bounding. You know, it's not like it's just like bam. It's like you're immersed. It's just like, oh, here's a taste.
Yeah. But in addition, I didn't even mention that when we went, they had Sora and Donald in their Kingdom Hearts attire,
Kingdom Hearts,
which
so
I think
cool.
is worth the ticket on its own.
Well, they trade out. It goes. They also have Mickey and Goofy there too, in their wardrobe.
They do have Mickey Goofy as well with his shield. They also have some overlays. So Guardians gets the Guardians After Dark overlay, which has brand new, well, not brand new now, but it has unique scenes to the holiday season. And then not an overlay for the event, but over at Disneyland, they have the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, which is 100% worth going all the way to California to see because it's amazing and I love it.
So, funny story, my wife and I have been to Disneyland, I think 4 or 5 times now, and she's never seen the original Haunted Mansion because every time we go, it's between end of August and early, or I guess late December. So she's still waiting to see it. But anyways, yeah, no, we all 3 of us have been to Oogie Boogie together, and it's a fun time. I love how they redo Cars Land. I think that's really cute. That's more for the Halloween season, though. It's not so much for.
Yeah,
I love the Halloween Cars Land. It is so cute, so cute.
I love the Guardians After Dark. It's really fun. And I love the tree trails. I think the tree trails are so cool with the characters.
I agree with that.
Fantastic.
I love the idea of, because like as we pointed out, the ones in Magic Kingdom don't have any characters at the treat trails. You just solely go there for the treats. Well, this one, it's nice to see them. They do a little bit of chat and then you boogie on out.
Yeah, and they're like on a stage. It's a whole production.
What's the Coco singer's guy's name?
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Ernesto.
Ah, yes, Ernesto.
I don't know if he's here this year. He
is.
Maybe.
He is.
He is? Okay.
Yeah, he's over by
he's so good.
Oh, that theater. What's that big theater? Hyperion. He's over by Hyperion.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love Sid. I think Sid is the funniest.
Yeah.
thing.
I've never seen him.
Grown man just making fun of you as a child.
Is it my turn yet?
The one downside to the
That's
Disney
not.
stuff is that they're not as scary. I wish there was a place that had scarier things.
Oh my gosh, it is my turn. Well, do I have the place for you?
For me?
Halloween Horror Nights,
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Universal Studios. Okay, anyway, Universal's Halloween Horror Nights is the annual Halloween event held in Orlando, Hollywood, Japan, and Singapore.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait. I didn't even talk about Japan. Okay, fun fact. Sorry. Fun fact about...
the segue.
I know. Fun fact about Halloween in Japan. So, allegedly, Halloween in Japan was never really a big deal until Disneyland Japan had its first Halloween event, and then it blew up. So, the reason that everyone dresses up and loves Halloween in Japan is because of Disney. All right, continue.
Thanks.
Wait, I have to reset it. Oh, no, the Disney, so, I wish there was something more scary. Oh, Halloween Horror Nights. Hey, hooga chugga, hooga chugga. All right.
He's just a boy. All right. The longest running Halloween Horror Nights being Orlando, starting in 1991, called Universal Studios Fright Nights as a 3-night event. It was rebranded to Halloween Horror Nights the following year. Oddly enough, though, Universal Studios Hollywood first featured an event titled Halloween Horror Nights in 1986, and it bared resemblance to the modern event, and the 1986 effort was the actual start of the Haunted Tram Tour. But Horror Nights itself is a event filled with themed haunted houses, scare zones, and shows that run on select nights from September to late October early November. It started off in Universal Studios from 1991 to 2001, then moved to Islands of Adventure for 2002 and 2003 before a dual park style was tested in 2004, then moving on back to Island of Adventure in 2005, and then back to Universal Studios in 2006, where it has remained. So naturally, for this year, it is at Universal Studios in Orlando, 2024. It starts August 30th to November 3rd in Hollywood, September 5th to the 3rd, Singapore, 27th to November 2nd, and in Japan, September 6th to November 4th. Sticking with Orlando, though, how much is it, you may ask? We have a single pass starting at $82.99, the express pass starting at $159.99,
which is a separate cost.
It allows you to skip regular lines one time at all the haunted houses, plus all participating rides and attractions. And then you have the RIP tour, which is starting at $399.99,
which is also a separate cost.
And here you'll have a guided VIP walking tour of the event, and you can see more with the priority VIP entry to haunted houses, and just once per house. Alright, moving on to the haunted houses. So first couple IPs, we have A Quiet Place, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Insidious, and very own Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines, where you get caught in an epic battle of Saskia Van Helsing and the Bride of Frankenstein, going up against Dracula's daughter and her monstrous mavens.
Now, do we know if this is going to have anything to do with the new Dark Universe?
I hope so. I really hope so. I'm excited for this house.
I don't know anyway, but it does sound something similar. Isn't like a very similar kind of theme of like them going against each other is the ride in Universal?
Kind of.
Well, I think Dracula's daughter's in the
So the ride,
right?
Yeah, the ride is like that Dracula's daughter is like collecting the monsters or trying to control the monsters. I don't know. But this is an all-female house. Love that.
Go girls. Yeah, girls.
Girls get it done.
And next up we have Monstrous, the Monsters, or Monstruos. I'm assuming that because it says the Monsters of Latin America, then I'm assuming it's not monstrous. With La Muerte as your guide, try surviving the night of 3 terrifying legends. Salaha Puki, La Lechuza, and El Sabion.
Another works like a speed bump thing, giving Logan Spanish words.
All right, moving on.
Lechuza.
And we have Slaughter Cinema 2. It's time for another horror movie marathon of Carrie Drive-In Scream through scenes from creature features, grindhouse, gore, and more. Moving on, we have the museum, Deadly Exhibits, which is a folklore museum. Newest exhibit, The Rotting Stone, has released an evil spirit that's decaying everything, and it's coming for you.
Oh no.
And we have Major Sweets Candy Factory. You're chaperoning a field trip to a candy factory. Yay! When the free samples transform the kids into candy-coated killers. And we have Goblin's Feast, where you enter a goblin village, where a feast is being prepared for goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, and witches. Yay! You're the main course. And then we have Triplets of Terror. You're invited to the Barmy Triplets birthday party celebration. Yay! But their kind of party involves recreating the murders of their entire family. And that wraps us up for the haunted houses. Moving over to the scare zones, we have the incredible, the iconic, the ever
green,
sure Blumhouse. Enter the Blumhouse, escape a terrifying gauntlet of Blumhouse characters, from the sinister sadists from The Purge and Black Phone to Megan dancing into your nightmares. You'll never know a horror like this.
I am excited for this one because we went to that Blumhouse thing in California, which was like a show, and then at the end they surprised everyone by having all the Megan dances around, and I love that.
We waited a ridiculously long time for that, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
What?
Was it worth it? What did it cost?
Yeah, it was cool. And right before it, you were in this space, and they had like the actual Megan from the show there, or from the movie, like in behind
the robot
glass and stuff. Yeah, that you could see she was there behind glass, and they had all the like Five Nights of Freddy's. All the like
cool.
animatronics were there, and they had some other cool things. The next scare or scream zone is Duality of Fear. As soon as you enter the gates of Halloween Horror Nights, you must choose a path. Follow Sinister, the manifestation of visceral horror, or follow Surreal, the incarnation of unearthly terror. And we have Demon Queens. Get caught in an otherworldly hellscape ripped from the darkest corners of your mind. Four merciless queens, loyal to Surreal, rule surrounded by hordes of fanatical followers. And then we have Swamp of the Undead. In the backwaters of Louisiana, you unwittingly wander onto private property, where you are swamped by zombies born from the bodies of other trespassers who were killed and dumped in a nearby bog. Torture Fair. Come one, come all, to Sinister's Renaissance Fair with the devious theme of medieval torture. Brave the glorious gore, homemade torture devices till you're put out of your misery. And some shows. Nightmare Fuel, Nocturnal Circus. Step right up to a circus, a new nightmare that carries with it a sinister curse. Get trapped in a thrilling spectacle of pyro, aerialists, and beat of pulse-pounding rock rhythms. And the incredible, the iconic, soul-sucking Death Eaters of Diagon Alley are making their return as special entertainment in Diagon Alley.
Well, you know it's not going to be here this year. Actually, I don't think it's been here for a couple years now. It was the Bill and Ted show.
Who?
Bill and Ted?
Who?
You remember the Bill and Ted show?
I don't.
No, they did a show where the Fear Factor Theater used to be, and then it would just be like a pop culture show. It's pretty funny. Now that I think about it, I think it's been gone for over 5 years. So
He's bringing it back from the dead.
The Beetlejuice show was fun too.
Now, talking about other rides/attractions that will be open during Halloween Horror Nights, at least at Orlando still. We're keeping with Orlando. We got Revenge of the Mummy, Escape from Gringotts, Men in Black, and Rip Ride a Rocket.
That's why I'm going, baby. Right there.
Rip Ride Rocket?
No, the rides.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Oh, and some food and fun goodies.
Num 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 num.
We have a Quiet Place kiosk, which is a wooden board looking eclair. Silence your screams of delight as you bite into this spicy dark chocolate pastry, cream-filled eclair dipped in chocolate ganache with a bloody chocolate plank.
Well, it looks like like a plank of wood with
a
a
wooden
nail sticking out of it with the blood on the tip from when Emily Blunt stepped on the nail in the movie. So that's my favorite. I love when they do stuff like that.
Ew, and this is a food?
Yes, it's a eclair.
Her
looks
foot was
great.
on it?
Yeah.
She stepped on every single one.
Ow, 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 ow. People are going to love this.
It's supposed to be scary.
And then this one's my favorite.
And next up, we have the absolute cutest, and I cannot wait, and we're definitely getting one, the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire kiosk. They have a mini Stay Puffed s'more. If you think mini puffs look cute enough to eat, now's your chance. The marshmallow is toasted right in front of you atop a chocolate bar and graham cracker, a spooky twist to a childhood favorite. That is so cool that it's going to be toasted right in front of you. It looks so good. We also have, still at the Frozen Empire kiosk, we have Slimer's Korean corn dog. It is a hot dog with green derby cheese, mozzarella, and a haunting hint of ghost pepper.
Wow,
Topped with cheesy corn puffs.
They lost me at Ghost Pepper, but I definitely left after the corn puffs.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice. Right, and then moving, we have a Insidious, their further kiosk, called The Red Door. Unlock the darkest depths of your hunger with this vegan hand pied filled with a demonically delicious samosa filling of chickpeas, potatoes, and spices.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a dessert.
That sounds interesting to try. And then we have Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines kiosk. We have the Bride's Cake, which looks super cute. It's a tribute to the Bride of Frankenstein's lost love. It is a mini 3-tiered green tinted vanilla wedding cake filled with raspberry, coated with chocolate, and finished with whipped cream.
Whipped?
Ooh, this looks good.
I don't think you have to go through all of these.
The Monsters of Latina America kiosk. We have the Heartbeat Tostada. Beat, B-E-E-T.
Beat to the beat of the drum.
Okay, and then we have, so this is vegan and gluten-free tostada that will get your blood pumping with braised ground beets, heart of palm, hummus, and vegan goat cheese in a corn tortilla. And then we have Mr. Sweet's Candy Factory, the Poison Apple, which is super cute. It has a caramel mousse on the outside, chunks of Granny Smith apple on the inside, garnished with chocolate cookie crumbs, and a gummy centipede like on a little plate so you can like dip it around. That's pretty cute. And then the iconic Twosome Chocolate Emporium has a Dia de los Muertos shake.
You nailed that one.
Thank you. Dia de los Muertos. Or Dia de los Muertos.
Ah, you tripped up the second time. You got cocky. You got cocky.
Just cut that out. And then we have the Halloween night cocktails that look super, super cool, super fun. There's the Veil of Shadows Black Cherry Vodka Cocktail, the classic, or no, I don't know why I said that. The Class V Concoction Vodka Cocktail, the Raining Blood Bourbon Cocktail, and the Depredador. The Depredador. The Depredadora. Depredadora. That's literally, it's Depredadora. Depredadora. The Depredadora herb and spice-infused liqueur and rum cocktail. It's interesting, the black cherry one, well, I'm assuming that's the black cherry one. It has like black licorice on the top of it that they put on top.
Kind of just looks like it has a wig on, but
It does.
it's cute. I love the food. They always do. The Universal is always really creative with their food offerings, whether it's Halloween or just, regular. The Minions stuff goes really hard. I'm super excited to go. Halloween Horror Nights is my favorite event. I think of any theme park event.
Yeah, the Orlando one is your favorite.
Actually, the Orlando.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Segue.
The Orlando one is not my favorite. The best Halloween event, in my opinion, is the California version of Halloween Horror Nights. Mm-hmm. Logan, do you want to tell us why?
Figure it out yourself. My first Halloween Horror Nights experience was in Orlando Resort. It is kind of hard when you're going around Orlando because everything is pretty far spread out. So you do have to, it's a lot of walking already right off the bat, a lot of waiting, a lot of standing. In Hollywood, it is so much more compact, mainly because the park is a lot more compact. So you don't really have a choice. But the lines are still really long, but you definitely have more energy, I would say. And the absolutely incredible Terror Tram that is not available at Orlando, and it is, dare I say,
Chef's Kiss. I absolutely love California's organization, its layout. Universal Hollywood is probably my least favorite of the big theme parks. But when it comes to Halloween, they got me. I would go straight to California just to go to Horror Nights. The lines are much shorter, I find, than in Orlando. And it's really easy to get ahead of the lines as well to really get those
especially
wait
when you're
times.
Throwing elbows, I found.
No, I mean, if you have the early admission or whatever, you can pretty much get in most, if not all of them, with little weights.
Would you say they were 2 pounds or 5 pounds?
What?
The weights. You said they were little weights.
Oh my god.
Bam!
The last time we went, we hit every single house. And I think the longest we waited was maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It's great.
And the
it's
last
just so
time we went
easy.
to Orlando, we waited an average of 1 hour and up to 2 hours. And we only got into
2 or 3 houses.
I think it might have been 3, and we were considering a 4th, but then we ended up calling it because all of them were over an hour and a half wait, and it was already almost time.
California also has the Waterworld Podge show. Well, the Podge, but it's in the Waterworld section, which is a really fun show. and it's cheaper. I don't know if the actual ticket prices are cheaper, but all the admission, which lets you into the park 2 hours before the event starts in Orlando, is a $55 add-on. California, it's $10.
And I was just looking up something. So they also have, if you have been following, The Weeknd and his, apparently it's a trilogy. So this will be the third, I guess, one that he is now bringing to Halloween Horror Nights, is only available at Hollywood. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Legend of Leatherface is there. And this year's Terror Tram is Blumhouse. I forgot. I saw that so many times, and it is so cool looking.
Yeah. And the Terror Tram, because you didn't really go into it, the Terror Tram is usually has a pretty cool theme. Blumhouse is really, I think when we went, it was like bugs or something.
I think last year it was Nope.
But, we did see some Nope characters. It's the unique part, I guess, is that it takes you, it doesn't take you on the tram tour, but it takes you to the scenes of the tram tour, but you're able to get off the tram and walk through the sets, which is usually something you only get to do if you have that VIP tour or something like that.
Right.
But that was really cool because when we went, we got to walk through the Bates Motel. We got to walk through that scene from War of the Worlds where the airplane crashed.
Yep.
Which was really awesome.
And Nope.
And we got to walk through the rodeo thing in Nope. To me, that's really cool. That's one of the best spots of going.
Anyway, that brings us to the end of our coverage of the Halloween events. I
don't think so.
Yes, it is.
No, I think we're going to expand it 2 more episodes.
If you let me finish, what I was just about to say,
I was doing segues.
Is that we are going to go. I was doing a segue.
I segued your segue.
You segued me out of my segue, and I had to segue back in.
Oh my God, just finish your segue.
We will be going to the Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando and Mickey's Not So Scary.
You have to hold it off.
I did have to because I could not think of the rest of it.
Yeah! So that's going to be fun.
And then we're going to do coverage of both of those and our experiences when we get back.
Yeah, in separate episodes in October.
And we're going to have fun.
You hear that?
We're all going to have fun.
I'm so excited.
Woo!
And I just can't hide it.
Oh!
I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Oh, I'm so excited.
Is this our outro?
And that was today's episode of Parkgoers Go.
And we'll see you at the parks. Dustin, that kind of took away the scariness.
Oh, I thought you were singing.
I'm like, ooh. You're like hitting high notes here. No.
I wanted to show off my range.
Anyway, we'll see you at the parks.
Bye.
Bye.